Instagram e-commerce strategy. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do just that with my 5 tips on how to help boost your e-commerce sales using Instagram, and we're going to get into that right now. Before we jump over to the computer, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified every time I put out a new video. And now, onto the computer. Okay, so we're over here at the computer, and before I just dive into talking about my 5 tips on how to boost your e-com sales with Instagram, it's important that step 0 is completed, and that is that you have an Instagram account profile for your business. So I'm going to walk us through that real quick. It's been a long time since I've set it up. All of my the e-com stores and domains are all set up and integrated already, and it's been a while since I've done this. So since I don't have an Instagram account for my Adventures in E-commerce YouTube channel, I'm going to go ahead. It's about time that I set one up, so I'm going to go ahead and set that up right now. Now, there's a couple of steps that we have to keep in mind, and I started to outline them here. The first thing is that Facebook owns Instagram. Hopefully we all know that by now. And everything runs through your personal Facebook profile. So you have to make sure that you have a business page set up underneath your personal profile. And I do have that set up. Here's my Adventures in E-commerce Facebook page. And then we're going to create and link our Instagram profile to it. Now, there might be some super tricky technical ways to do that on a computer, but the easiest way to do it is on a mobile device. And since I couldn't really, record, show you that, I downloaded and I'm using this Android emulator on my computer so that you can follow along and see what's going on. So we're going to walk through this real quick. Maybe if I move this over here, I'm not sure where I'll put that. Okay, so what we need to do, the first step is, let's go down to our profile. This little person is our profile. So I'm logged into my own personal Instagram account, which is just logged in through Facebook. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to this little hamburger stack and go down to settings, and then I'm going to add a business account. So let's create a new account, create a new business account. And my business email address is Adventures in Ecom. Let me double check that. Yeah, there it is. Adventures in Ecom at Gmail. Got it. I don't ever email myself. So let's come back over here. Hit next. Business name is Ecom, and let's type a password. Okay. Page title. Oops. Let's say. Let's get real creative there. Choose a category. This is going to be brands and products. Yep. Subcategory. Let's see if I don't have to put a subcategory. Okay, let's say category, subcategory is going to be brand. All right, done. Welcome to Instagram Adventures in Ecom. Awesome. So we've just created a brand account. I've just created this brand account for my Adventures in Ecom, which is awesome. And now we have that done. Step 1 is done. Let's come back over here to my document, and we've done these things. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to start following a few people and kind of flesh out my profile just a little bit. So I'm going to say e-commerce. Oops. E-commerce e-commerce business. So I'll kind of come through here and see what's going on, but whatever your niche is, go into it, find some people in your space and follow them. We'll come back to my profile and we can upload an image and do a few things, kind of flesh out the rest of our profile. I'll come back and do this, but this way our Instagram profile will be all fleshed out and ready for us to start using when we want to do things, which I'm going to talk about right now with my 5 tips. Okay, so the first tip, actually I'm going to say here is flesh out profile. Now, the first tip is that we can use this with respect to e-commerce. Once we associate and activate our profile, Instagram profile, we're going to get access to exclusive features on Instagram made for business. And what that's going to let us do is we're going to be able to place direct links in images, and we're going to be able to use pop-up links, product name, and we're going to be able to click on them and go straight to our store to be able to people to purchase them, which is going to be awesome. Now, I'm telling you about all this because I found out I couldn't do that in this emulator to show you because I'm using my camera and recording the screen and doing all this on the computer. I guess it's locked out from using the camera and I can't seem to access anything in my gallery. So I can't show you, but when you're using your mobile device, and you're on your phone, you're going to be able to do all of this stuff. If you have your photos, product photos, things like that on your mobile device, you're going to be able to upload them to Instagram and set up all these links. So that's a really, really neat thing to drive sales for your e-com store. The next on my list is to really associate yourself with influencers. Associate with influencers. And what you want to do with this is you want to go through, just like I showed you a second ago, and follow some influencers. You want to find influencers in your niche or niches that would be specific to your products. And you want to make sure that these influencers have a good number of followers associated with their profile. And also kind of look back at what they do and what they've been promoting and what it is that they really advocate towards, because not all influencers in your niche might be appropriate for your product or your store. You really want to make sure that your influencer is engaging with their audience. You want to make sure that there are plenty of likes and plenty of comments, that there's a lot of interaction happening on those profiles. Also, you can go through and you can follow a lot of their followers. And in turn, you're going to get a lot of followers back to your own Instagram account. So you need to kind of really build that ecosystem. It's free. It doesn't take much work, and it will really make quite a difference in what we're trying to achieve. So associate with influencers. You want to follow followers, and you want to really underwrite their profile to make sure it's right. So the next thing, can I just not spell? Okay. The next thing on my list is to use Instagram ads. Instagram ads are awesome, and you're going to set these up and run these straight through your regular Facebook ad manager. You're going to be able to select Instagram ad when you set it up, and then you'll be able to associate it to your profile that we just created and linked everything. So you want these ads to be coming out from your business profile. So use your business profile. Sorry. And start running Instagram ads right away. God, they're awesome. They really, really work well. Okay, so the next on my list is to use hashtags. Use hashtags in all of your posts and on your ads. And you really want to find out, first of all, you want to find out what hashtags are being used that are most widely used, because if you use some nondescript, weird, unique hashtag that nobody ever searched for, it won't do you any good. So use more common hashtags. Also, you don't want to use more than about, I don't know, 4 to 5, maybe 4 to 6 hashtags per post or ad. And you're going to, let me show you a tool that I use. I have it in this browser. It is hashtagify.me. And hashtagify.me, it really lets you do a search. I don't know, I'm going to do a search for, I don't have to type a hashtag in there. For, let me see, Rolex watches. And it'll do a search, and you can start to see what the popularity is and get some good information on these hashtags to make sure that you're using the right ones that are appropriate for your products. So hashtags, use those hashtags. Okay, the next and final one on my list is to increase your followers by using contests. When you're using contests, you want to maybe raffle off some of the products that you have on your store. I'm having a hard time. It is a Friday, so I'm having a hard time spelling today. Raffle off products from your store and increase your followers. Because on hashtag, at the end of the day, it is he who has the most followers wins. When you have a ton of followers, you can constantly promote to them while also providing valuable content and information and things like that. But you really can have great success with sales using Instagram, and it is so easy to do. And just aside from the Instagram ads, it's free. It's free to do. So start using Instagram today. Hey, if you found this video valuable, you appreciate the tips that I'm sharing, then like this video and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and now follow me on Instagram. We'll see you on the next video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel to be notified of future videos, and don't forget to like this video. Now watch that video next. Go ahead, watch that video.